7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
What's up guys, it's Space Galaxy here, and today I'm going to show you guys how to make a feature-based music or melody. What I have right here is what I made. It's kind of hard to make, but it took me long, but I finally got it, and I'll give you some of what it sounds like. Let me start from here. That's what it sounds like. All right, play. Alright, and that is the song of the feature bass. So, the first thing we're going to do is start off with the melody. And hold up. So, you go and get humor and set it on default and go to order and set it all the way to 9. Make sure the pitch is closely all the way down. And over here you put it blurred. You don't do anything else, it's just normal. Put the volume all the way up and put track 2. And this is what it sounds like when it's with order 9 and blurred. Oh, what's wrong? Oh yeah, forgot to switch it up. Hold up. My bad. There we go. Ah, I'm so stupid. Alright. Alright, and that's what it sounds like. And go get your another humor. And then set this to order 9 and put this closely, not a lot, but closely all the way down. And also blurred, and this is what it gives you. And put full volume and put on track 2. That's what it sounds like. Now head on to your Citrus. What I used on Citrus, I clicked on this triangle over here and went to organ, and I put drawbar. That's what I used, and this is what the drawbar sounds like. Also put track 2. This is what it sounds like when the first humor is by itself. Alright, that's what it sounds like by itself. And humor number 2. And that's humor number 2. And for Citrus, the drawbar. Alright, now head on to the melody. And here's the melody right here. Start off with the E4, D5, C5, and that's B4. And at first I started with 3 right here. I'm gonna pause. And alright, and move on to the next one. And this is what it sounds like when it's all together. what it sounds like when it's all together. Alright, so when you put on 2, head on your mixer and go to your Maximus. Once you get to your Maximus, click on this triangle right here and go to your clear master. And get your Fruity Stereo Enchanter. And also get Grossbeat. So once you get Grossbeat, I use Sidechain. Right there, the Sidechain, you get this. So don't put this all, make sure you put the volume a little bit low. Because you put it up and it sounds way too wavy. And I don't like it too much wavy. So I put it all closely to where this part is. Sounds a little bit wavy, but not much. Alright. Okay. Let's see. Mix it out. Alright, now head into your pattern 2. Pattern 2 will be your kick. And what I use for the kick. Hold up. I am using the demo. I cannot afford the whole package. So head on your packs, go into your legacy, and I clicked on dance. And I use club kick. And that's what it sounds like. Make sure it stays at 1. For hat, I use hip hat 4. That's on the section on hip hop. That's what it sounds like. And I left the snare. And I put all of these at 1, and I put this all the way up. All the way up. Make sure this is all the way up. And it's what it sounds like. Once you put these all the way into 1, hit onto your mixer. Once you hit on your mixer, you go to your Maximus, and as your Maximus, you use Clear Master. And Sound Guzer. I cannot pronounce it. Is it Guzer? Yeah, I think it's Guzer. And put this slightly all the way closely, full volume, closely. Not all the way, but closely. And you will get that a little bit loud. And make sure this is all the way up. Alright. And what's called so once you put your pattern on your playlist, make sure you start at 5 right here, because we're gonna put the effects and stuff. That's what it sounds like when it's with a kick. And once you, oh yeah, for this one right here, oh crap, what did I do? My bad. So once you go on your mixer, head back to your pattern 2, go to your Fruity Stereo Enchanter, right click on volume, and get you create automation clip. Once you get your automation clip, get on over here and create this. Let me get a closer look so you can see. This one will be fine. And you draw this down. Oops, there we go. Draw this down. And it kind of gives the melody kind of a wavy noise. And that's what it sounds like with the wavy noise and stuff. That's with the wavy. It kind of gives it like a future bass kind of thing. The sound. Alright. And what I did right here, I used FL keys. Put on number 2, and make sure this is all the way up. And I did the same thing, but a little bit slight different. As you can see, that's what I made. So I copied and pasted the top layer of this and made it like this. once again. Keep forgetting. I gotta stop doing that. Alright, this is what it sounds like when I made this a little bit faster. That's for the LFL keys, the piano. And that's what it sounds like when it's together. You could hardly hear it, but you know, to give it a little bit, you know, background sound effect and stuff. Now we're gonna head on to the drop right here, this bad boy. So I use for sound effects, I use the sound effects sim noisy. I should normalize that. Put full volume. This is what it sounds like. Kind of a white noise. And I used big reverse effect. And full volume and normalize it. So let's head on to the drop. For the drop, I went to snare. Where's snare? Let me expand this a little bit wider. Oops. Once again, I am using the demo. If anyone's using demo, it's just me. So what I did snare, I did this. You guys could copy that down. Alright, so once you get another input or plugin, I use the 3OSC, the 3X OSC, and once you first get it, this is what it would sound like. Not that loud, but when I use this squared line, that's what it gives. Kind of loud, and I put this volume a little bit slightly up and put it on track 5. And let's see, let's head on to your track 5 right here. I used Maximus Clear Master, again, Clear Master. Went to Grow Speed, and I used Sidechain, and this is a full volume. And this is what it sounds like with the drop. And that's the drop. Now for the rising and stuff. There's sound effects right here. And this is the sound effects. Let's see. Expand this so you guys can see. For this one, I used the FLS Phone 1, and I went to FX. And I think it's somewhere around here. Yeah, right here. That's what it kind of sounds like. It's a phone. Yeah, ringtone. And kind of volume, a little bit full volume right here. And I used, I think glass break. Yeah, glass break number 2. And also a little bit full volume. And this is the gunshot. Make sure this is all the way up. That's what it sounds like. And here's with the drop, and then it rises up to finish. Yeah. Alright, now to make this sounds a little bit more nicer. Let's try to make this a little bit more nicer. So, on to your pattern 3. So I used humor. Make sure this, I think this, yeah, this is set on default. Set it this at 9. I think you should leave it as it is. And this is what it sounds like when it's like that. Put it on track 3. This one, just put track 3 and make sure this is full volume. and head on to your GMS, head on your bases, and go to number 2, Electro Saw TE, and this is what it sounds like. And this is full volume and the same at track 3. Once you did those, and here's the melody. So I use this slope that goes up, and it kind of gives like a kind of weird noise to it. That's what it sounds like. First, let's hear with just the humor. Let me mute this one. That sounds like with just the humor. That's for the humor. Now, as to the GMS Electro TE. Alright, and once we put them all together, make sure they're all the way up. That's what you get. And that kind of makes it like a good noise right here. And once we put it all together, first, sorry about this. Head on to your mixer, and then I'm going to your Maximus, and then Clear Master. Just that. Make sure it's just like normal as it is. Leave it as it is. That's what it sounds like when it's all together. Alright. And to make it sound a little bit better, I got another 3X OSC. 3X OSC, so I didn't put any track. I make sure it's on the squared line and the zigzag line. I don't know what you call this, but that's what it sounds like. And I think I should put this on loud. Yeah, I should put that on loud. And it's the same as the first melody. And that's what it sounds like with all of this. So you could hardly hear it, but you could hear it because, well, it makes it sound a little bit better. But yeah. So what I used right here, I used the FLS Laugh 1. And then I went to vocals right here. Head onto your legacy and go onto your vocals, and I think it's right here. Yeah. Normalized it, full volume, and the pitch all the way up. And put on track 7 because we want to make this a little bit louder because it's going to be nearby the melody and you will hardly hear this. So once you put it on number 7, go on your mixer, go to your EQUO, and I think it's the 4th one. That's 1, 2, 3. No, your 3rd one. Click right this triangle 3 times onto your right. And so it sounds like. Let me mute this. Not that loud, but make sure this thing right here is slightly a little bit up. We don't want it too loud, but slightly a little bit up. Now, and onto your Fruity Reverb 2. I think once you get to your default, click once and make sure this is like closely down and the wet a little bit all the way down. And it sounds like kind of a reverb right here. Sounds a little bit louder, but yeah. And go to your Fruity Compressor and click to your right 2 times. I think it is 2 times, is it? Yeah, 2 times. And it gives a little bit, makes it a little bit louder. and a little bit louder. That's for the sound effect, or the little voices and stuff. And there's another one right here, and I use yo. I put volume. I put it on track 7. Where I got that from, I got it from music right here. Went all the way down, and then there's yo. Now head on to make this song a little bit nicer and head to the end. And I totally forgot about the kicks. My bad. The kicks. Kicks is just normal to make it sound a little bit faster. And to make it a little bit faster, so I'll pause right here so you guys can copy that. Alright. Now to make the melody sounds a little bit nicer. So what I did here, I went to humor, click this triangle, and I went to bell, and I used fairy bells. And this is what it sounds like with fairy bells. And that's for fairy bells. So I did exactly nothing. I made sure the volume was not that a little bit loud, because the song is loud. Make sure this is not any track. And I used humor too, and I did this. Extend it a little bit, and I used yeah. Make sure these are slightly small so you can fit in one line. And this is what it sounds like when using like kind of another melody. I think that is the 4th melody. Make sure this is on track 2. And well, and we're done here. And then for the ending, I used the sound effects CYM noise, normalize it, full volume. That's for the ending. Now, once we put it all together, oh, I forgot the first part. So the first part, I used the FLS Nature 1, and this is what it sounds like. So right click on your volume and put create automation clip and do this. So once the nature, because this sounds a little bit loud, and make sure it goes, and the noise go lower and lower and lower until it's quiet. And that's what it sounds like. Oops. Let me just put it right here. Oh my god. Kind of nature, huh? Alright, so once we put all of this all together, let's hear it now. Alright, thanks for watching this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you do, leave a like or comment what you think about the song, and please subscribe. And I hope you guys enjoy this video. Late.